Good morning, dear students. Today we will study about articles. There are three articles in English grammar: a, and, the. So let us begin and read about them in detail. So, articles belong to a group of words called determiners. Articles are used before nouns. Articles are of two types: indefinite article and definite article. So there are two kinds of articles, indefinite and definite. The indefinite article includes a or an, and definite article includes the. So first of all, let us study about indefinite articles. A or an, both are used in singular cases. A is used with words beginning with a consonant sound. So a and an both denote to a singular person or a thing. Now, if we talk about A is used with consonant sound. So, if a word is beginning with a consonant sound, we will use A before it. Like a pen. So, in pen starts with a sound of a consonant, that is P. So, we will use A. Similarly, in car, it starts with K, which is a consonant sound, so we will use A. But in case of an is used with words beginning with a vowel or a vowel sound. All of us know that vowels, there are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. So whenever we use we should remember that the word whichever with which we want to use it should begin with a vowel sound. So sound of a vowel is very important. For example, in engine starts with a. So this a is an vowel sound. In the same way, elephant, it starts with E and the sound is of A, so we will use an elephant. But in the case of R, H-O-U-R, in case of R, it starts with H, which is a consonant, but the sound comes is A. So A is the sound of a vowel, so we will use an with R. There's a one thing to remember here, that H-O-U-R is R, not hover. So correct pronunciation of R is very important. Now, all common nouns, they are divided into countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So it is very simple. Countable nouns are all those things that can be counted, like pen, book, oranges, chair, students, boy, girl. And uncountable nouns are those nouns that cannot be counted, like air, smoke, gold, milk, water, juice, sugar. So you need to remember, countable nouns can be counted, uncountable nouns could not be counted, but they can be measured. So they are measured in quantities. Also, a or an is always used with a singular countable noun. We will not use them with plural nouns. Now let us talk about definite article. There is only one definite article, which is the. The can be used with countable as well as with uncountable nouns. So we can use it with plural or singular both, and countable and uncountable both. Now there are particular uses of the. So we need to understand that the is used before a particular object. So if we are talking about a specific object or a person, we will use the. For example, I know the boy who is playing cricket. So here we are not randomly talking about any boy, but we are talking about a boy whom we know already. So here I know the boy who is playing cricket. So here the boy who is playing cricket, I know him. So there's some specification about that boy. That is why we will use the with it. Another example, we can say that this is the girl who stood first in the class. So we are specifically talking about a girl who stood in the class as first. So we will use the with the girl. The is also used before the names of mountain ranges, like the Himalayas are the highest mountains, or the Aravalli range of mountains is in the north of India. So Himalayas or the Aravalli ranges, these are the name of the mountain ranges. Remember one point here, that when mountain range is there, range means the chain of mountains are there, so we will use the with mountain ranges. But if we are talking about a specific mountain peak, we will not use the with it. For example, we will not use the Mount Everest, no, because that is a peak of that is a part, you can say, of a mountain range, so we will not use the with it, but we will use the with the range of mountains. Also used before the names of rivers and oceans. For example, the Ganga is a sacred river. So we will use the with Ganga because Ganga is the name of a holy river. The Arabian Sea is in the southwest of India. So we will use the with the Arabian Sea because Arabian Sea is the name of an ocean. The is also used before the names of sacred books. Sacred books are holy books or religious books. For example, the Bible is a holy book of the Christians. So with Bible, we will use the. In the same way, the Ramayana, the Mahabharat, the Quran, the Guru Granth Sahib, the Gita. So these are the name of the sacred books. So we will use the with them. Also, before the names of newspapers and magazines, there is also used with the names of newspapers and magazines. For example, there is a competition book which name is Competition Success. So we will use the with the name of the magazine. Which this is a book, magazine book. So the Competition Success is the most popular magazine among the youth. So with the name of a magazine, we will use the. There is also used before the names of some group of nations. So generally with the name of countries we do not use the. We do not use the India, the China, the Afghanistan. But when we talk about certain countries which are a group of nations, so we will use the with them, like the USA. So here we will use the with USA because it's United States of America. They are a group of different nations, different countries. So we will use the with them. We use the before adjectives also in the superlative degree. So in adjectives we have studied about the positive, comparative and the superlative degree. With superlative degree of adjective, we will use the. For example, Raju is the cleverest boy in the class. So here, cleverest is the superlative degree. So before cleverest, we will use the. And lastly, the is also used before adjectives used as nouns. So if there is an adjective, we want to use it as noun. So we will use the before it. For example, rich. Rich is an adjective. So with rich, if we want to make it a noun, we will use it as the rich. So the rich means here, it is not an adjective now. Has become a noun, and the rich means all the rich people. So the rich are not always happy. So rich has become a noun. So to make it a noun, we will have to put the before it. That's all for articles. Hope you have understood it. Thank you for watching the video.